All right, you ready? We good?
We're good.
Cool. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Danielle-ish. If you've never been here before, it's nice to meet you. My name is Danielle Price.
And I am Paul Price.
And this is my husband. He is tuning in with me today and I'm super excited to have him on my channel. So we're just gonna do a Q&A. Not all the questions are directed towards both of us, but I think regardless, we both answered everything.
It was a lot. I think there was like 55.
There's not 55. There's 16 questions and we'll try to get through them as quickly as we can. If you guys would like to just listen to us and have zero filter whatsoever, then grab a drink and keep on watching.
Pepper, say hi. Look over here.
There we go. You ready?
Yes.
I had a couple of my followers ask questions. I have 16 questions. I guess I'll ask one, you ask one. We'll just do it that way.
Sounds like a good system to me.
I like that you have to look to her. Sounds like a good system to me. Finger guns. We're also drinking while we're doing this, so.
Oh, this video is sponsored by Kraken.
No, it's not. This is not a sponsored video. Kraken, don't sue me.
It should be though, because it's delicious.
What are you drinking?
Kraken and Coke. As you can see, it's a large one for men. Taste the Kraken.
Kraken and Coke for men, as opposed to for women.
We should get back on
We're
track.
already getting off topic here. Have you started Tiger King yet? Well, we did start we finished Tiger King, to be totally honest. Only because I couldn't stop, I couldn't look away.
Big disappointment.
What were you expecting?
Everything. I expected action, which there was. There
Action.
was action. But,
Redneck action.
yeah, you're right. So, you know, they have action. They have redneck action. It's the best kind of action.
Everything like got lit on fire and blown up and there were tigers everywhere. There was lots of action.
I don't know, just the hype to me didn't follow up with what I saw on the TV. It was a little bit more boring than I expected because everybody was like, Tiger King this, Tiger King that, and it was actually kind of just
An everyday redneck life.
with tigers, which is
With
cool.
tigers.
But it wasn't even really so much about the tigers, it was about Carol Baskins.
I don't know if she killed her husband or not.
Oh, she did. Question number 2. How was married life? It's fantastic. It is.
Fantastic.
It's quite wonderful.
It is quite wonderful. We had a very easy engagement and we had a very easy first 6 months.
Everybody says that the first year to 2 years of marriage is the hardest, but I don't know, I feel like if you marry your best friend, which she is, we don't ever hardly fight. It's just great, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, it's been a piece of cake. I mean, excuse the dog in the background. That's the most stressful part of our marriage is our dog.
Pepelina!
Mind you, she brought a snake in last night.
It was dead and it was like half eaten.
It was still a snake and I had to touch it.
You stepped on it. The next question is, how do you keep your skin looking flawless?
I don't have flawless skin.
Negative ghostwriter. My skin's not flawless either, but I try to keep it moisturized and makeup does wonders.
It
So
does.
there's that.
It does.
Okay. What is the hardest thing about starting YouTube? For me, is consistency. I feel like it's really easy to make one video, but it's really difficult to keep going. And it's hard to make them in a scheduled manner like you would like. You're like, oh, I'm gonna produce a video once a week. Like, that's really hard to do. Especially with life getting in the way and everything, like, it takes a long time, and I think just the upkeep and the consistency and like actually putting time and effort into it in order to gain like the things you want out of it is probably the hardest part. Do you have any answers to that?
I don't have a YouTube channel yet, so.
Which brings me to my next question. Will Paul ever start a YouTube channel?
Yes. I've actually wanted to have a YouTube channel for about the last probably 10 years. I'm married to a YouTuber, so now is the time to start a YouTube channel. I'm gonna focus more on my particular passions and hobbies, which is basically just gonna be guitar related stuff.
He's excited. And he should be. I told him, I was like, you might as well take advantage of it because I have the camera, I have the editing software, I have the studio lights, I have everything. So if he wants to really do it, I was like, you might as well go ahead and do it.
Basically, long story short, if any of you women that like guitars or their male counterparts that like guitars or heavy metal or any of that kind of stuff, you should check out my channel because it's gonna focus on gear that you really can't find in music stores because it's really boutique stuff. It's all custom handmade stuff from overseas.
He bougie though.
Yes. First few videos, just to share, it's gonna involve Fluorescent guitars, Rand guitars, comparison guitars, and Kiesel guitars. Those are all custom shop guitars, so yeah. Numero 6. In the English language, that means 6. Are you or your hubby working from home? No, I'm not. Sadly, I'm considered essential. It's just the name of the game. When you're the best, they want you to come to work every day.
So mean. Me, on the other hand, got laid off. So there's that. I'm gonna make a whole video about that, so don't you worry. I was working from home for like a month.
About a month. Oh, Papa Trump, if you got an extra 2,400, send it our way.
Because we're not going to talk about what we did with half of ours.
We stimulated the economy.
I'm no longer working from home, and so YouTube has become my next priority. Go American workforce.
Are you doing natural family planning or another form of tracking now that you're off birth control? I'm not on birth control.
Neither am I.
And I am all natural.
Oh, natural. I know who asked this question, and it was regarding to my Was Birth Control a Mistake video, which I will link in the description box below. Basically, I've been off birth control now for over a year. I went off of it when we were engaged, and I just felt like there was no reason for me to be on it anymore, and he felt the same way. It was a mutual decision, I think, for us. We kind of use the natural family planning method. I started using an app called Flow, and you can track your menstrual cycle, but also track similarly to how NFP would track. So we're kind of using that, but we're using it very loosely.
Yeah.
It's all in God's plan. So if we have a baby, we have a baby, and it's not in our timing at the end of the day. So we're just praying about it and just putting our trust in God.
So watch our old video about the birth control.
Yeah,
it makes more sense if you watch that.
Yeah.
In the description box below.
Yes. But yeah, we're not really, we're trying because we're not stopping anything from happening.
Number 8. What is your favorite skincare, makeup, and mask products? The only mask product I have is a Darth Vader helmet.
Yeah. It doesn't really help your skin. It probably helps clog up your pores. But
Anakin
that's not what
Skywalker
you're
begs to differ, though.
going for when you wear it. I'll do a whole video about that. And the next question is, what is your favorite song of all time? I've had this question on this list for a couple weeks now, and I still have no idea. So
Mine's pretty easy. I've had the same favorite song and the same favorite album since 2008. It's heavy metal.
it's very specific.
Shocker. It's the song The Sound of Truth by Azalea. That to me is their best song on that particular album that came out in 2008. But all the songs are amazing. But if I had to pick one, it'd be The Sound of Truth.
He just bought a bunch of their t-shirts.
I did in fact buy a bunch of t-shirts.
I don't really have a favorite song. The way I kind of listen to music is I use the Spotify preset playlists, and that's like kind of how I find my music, and they're like constantly updating it, so I'm constantly finding new music. So I'm very fluid with my music choices. If you send me a song, I'll probably like it. Comment your favorite song down below so we can learn a little bit more about you guys.
Number 10 is favorite color. Do we want to answer that one?
Yeah, why not?
My favorite color is blue.
Typical man color. Mine is green. Not because my hair is green, but because I love plants. I like green. Green makes me happy. Green is also my mom's favorite color, so shout out to Bonnie, because...
My eyes are blue.
Mine too.
Hers too. What do you do to motivate yourself when you feel demotivated?
I don't know, I just get to it. Actually, that's not true. My answer, like this, is to make lists. If I can make a list, like if I get up and I can make a list, then I can go through and I can cross things off as I go. And then I feel like I'm completing things, and I am, and I can see that I'm completing things, and then I'm like more motivated to get through the rest of my list.
What do I do when I'm unmotivated? Do something else. Like if I don't want to do something, I'm probably going to put it off until I get motivated to do something else, and then when I'm finally motivated to do something, then I'll go do what I don't want to do because I'm already doing something.
Or I'll just do it.
Perks of being married.
It just made every woman out there angry.
Equality. Equality.
Equality.
She loves me. That's why she does
He
these
helps
things.
me with the dishes sometimes.
It's
He's
true.
not gonna like float around that one.
This one might be my favorite question on the whole list. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
100 tiny horses coming at me at once, like, kind of gives me anxiety. But also, they'd be easier to fight, but 100 is a lot. But if it was just like a giant duck, that just seems less threatening. Unless it's like out for blood. Because then I'm gone either way.
I don't know. Unless it's like Family Guy, where he fights the chicken all the time, I'm not worried about it.
Which one though? Pick one. Like, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized
Oh, I guess I
horses?
should answer that part. I'd rather fight a horse-sized duck. No teeth, no hands, no talons. It's just a duck.
Oh yeah, you're right. I
Why
think
would
that
I
would
be?
be my
Why would I
answer,
be
too.
scared of a duck? Horses have teeth, and if you're fighting 100 horses, there's 100 teeth, 100 horses worth of teeth and hooves you got to worry about. Even though they're tiny little hooves and teeth. Do you really want to get bit by 100 horses at the same time or kicked? No.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You could probably outrun it too.
True. Have you ever played any instruments? I'll let him take the floor with this one and then I'll answer.
Yes. As previously mentioned in my other YouTube related question, I have played other instruments besides just the guitar. I started off playing the violin in the 5th grade. It just wasn't metal enough for me. So I upgraded to the guitar, and I've played that since I was 10 or 11 years old, and I'm 26 now, so 15 or 16 years, and I'm not stopping anytime soon.
Just the violin and the guitar?
And the recorder in my kindergarten.
Yeah, that was mine. I was gonna say that was like through 8th grade for us. It was embarrassing. No, maybe not through 8th grade, but like pretty far up there.
About to say that's.
It was horrible. It was the worst. I play guitar. I still technically, I don't still play guitar. I don't know what I'm saying. I used to play guitar. I haven't played guitar in a really long time. And to be honest, it's the dumbest reason in the world is I just always was getting my nails done, and that took precedent over my love for music. Just girly things. I sing, so I guess like my voice would be considered like one of my instruments.
Yes.
That's kind of my main thing, and then I played the recorder for way too long.
If
Like
you
little
want to
drummer
hear,
boy style, like.
if you want to hear the greatest recorder song of all time, you need to look up the Titanic, but with the recorder
But like
played over it.
recorder style.
It's the most magnificent, majestic sounding song I've ever heard. And you will thank me later. Comment down below when you watch it. I want to see your
We'll try to find it. We'll link it in the description box just for Paul.
If you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Sushi.
That's a solid choice.
Yeah, because with sushi, you have rice, which is your carb, It's wrapped in seaweed, which is a vegetable. And you have all fish options and some meat options, so you're getting all the protein you need, and it's just delicious. So you're getting all of your food groups, and it's like fully customizable, so technically you could eat everything you love inside the sushi roll.
That's gonna be hard to top, but I'm gonna go straight for the top. A burger with good seasoned, delicious garlic and French fries. Don't get me wrong, like burgers are great with beef, but you've also got other options. You can do bison, you can do venison.
You can do a veggie burger for all of those vegetarians.
Yeah. Believe it or not, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you can go to a place called Twisted Root, and they have all sorts of meats that you would never think of, like ostrich and kangaroo. It's not my favorite. I've tried it.
He's trying to make some people mad right now. Eating endangered animals.
You'll thank me later.
It's delicious.
It's really good. How long until it cools? How long until it's cool to drop a device?
Deuce.
Oh, a deuce in front of your partner. Well.
How long until it's cool to drop a deuce in front of your partner?
Well, when you struggle with IBS, you don't have much choice. It just kind of comes when it wants to.
We don't necessarily like openly poop in front of each other though. Like there's still some need for privacy.
We close the door, is what she's saying.
Yeah. But if like one of us walks in, like we don't just like stop.
I do, I pinch. I can't let it drop. The anxiety just makes me tense.
I pinch.
And so by tense, by nature, you tense your muscles up and it squeezes. It hangs on for dear life. Is that going to be in the video?
Probably. Last question is, how much do you love your mother-in-laws? Overall, I think I can speak for both of us when I say we are so lucky to have the families that we do. Anyways, our families are so similar, it's cuckoo bananas. I adore my mother-in-law. His mom is like the sweetest, most kind, loving, prayerful, loyal, just wonderful woman ever. It's so much fun going over to their house because I like immediately felt like I was part of the family, and that's something that you hope you're gonna get with your in-laws, or like it's never a guarantee. I personally got really lucky.
Next question. No, I'm kidding.
My mom's
Mama
over there
Brooks,
like,
if you're watching, this was a joke. You don't have to squint.
My mom's over there like.
No, I can echo everything that she said. In fact, when we had our I Do barbecue, the first person to give me a beer in celebratory manner was her mom. And it was
You'll never
awesome.
forget it.
She gave me my favorite beer too. It was a Blue Moon. It was nice and crispy, fresh out of the cooler. And we cracked one and then we had one in celebratory manner.
Yeah.
It was awesome. But she's a great woman. She feels like your mother-in-law should, like your mom away from your mom.
Mom away from mom.
Yeah. So we both love our mother-in-laws very much.
Yeah. And I know that was you, Mom, who asked that question. So
Hope I answered correctly. That's what you're looking for.
That's awesome. That was it. That's all the questions. See, that wasn't hard.
One more question. Are you going to be tuning into Danielle's next makeup video? You answer down in the comment section below.
Also, comment down below if you enjoyed meeting my husband. Because this is the first time he's been on any of my videos. I think he did a wonderful job.
In front of a camera, at least. Like I was on your vlog for the New Mexico thing, but I didn't really talk to the camera.
Yeah.
I was just more like the scenery.
You were the scenery.
I didn't say it was pretty scenery.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more from us, please let us know in the comment section below. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I want to know who's watching. Again, thank you guys We'll see you in my next video.
Be on the lookout for my channel too.